issue.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Meg.
And this is Michelle.
And this is
Not My Issue.
What's going on, guys? Episode 8.
Oh
We're
my
here.
God. I can't believe it's episode 8. I was thinking today, I'm like, what episode is it?
I know, it's wild.
Episode freaking 8.
This is almost like 2 months of doing this.
Jeez.
I know. I love it. So, guys, last week we promised a certain something and we were super excited for it. And don't worry, it's still coming. But I messaged Michelle earlier this week and was like, we need more testing. Give me an extra week putting my investigative skills to the test, and we're going to bring it to you next week.
We have to just do a little bit more testing, a little bit more research, and yeah, we got something really, really good coming up next week. We put in work for this episode.
Right, exactly. But it's coming next week. You guys be pumped for it.
Yeah, but this week we do have something exciting for you as well. We promised this in an episode earlier, and you guys may have seen it on our Instagram stories. We are doing a question episode. So we are answering every question that you guys have asked us. There's so many. We had to cut some because we can't really talk about that in public and on the pod.
Okay. I see what y'all are trying to ask us.
A little personal up in here. There's some things we can talk about and others we probably should leave out.
Yeah. With that being said, obviously you guys know what the drill is at the beginning of every episode.
Week recap.
That's right. Okay. So how was your week?
Boring. As y'all know, I cleared out my roster. We were packing the bags, sent them off packing, that's for sure. So my week was, it was okay. I did hop back on my little Bumble.
Atta girl.
I was just like, my roster's clear. I'm bored. My phone's dry. I'm not replying to people. And then I really was thinking, I was like, oh my God, no one is texting me. And then I really looked at my phone and I was like, I just haven't replied to anybody. Like, that's really the problem.
That's your issue here.
That is my issue.
Yeah,
it
facts.
is my issue.
Facts.
So I just haven't. Yeah. So I decided to hop back on my little Bumble, and I found
a hottie.
Okay. I
okay.
texted Meg as soon as I found him, and I was like, "Can I say professional athlete?"
What was my first question to you? Does he have a blue check mark?
Oh, yeah. He doesn't have a blue check mark, but he is famous in a different country.
Okay.
But he lives in this country currently. So good vibes all around, guys. Good vibes.
Stay tuned for next week.
Stay tuned for next week because we might go out. We might not. I'm not putting... No, I'm kidding. My roster's clear. Unless he's obsessed with me, we're going to find out. We're going to see. But I'm usually not into any professional athletes or anything like that. So this is kind of new
that's
for
down
me.
like my lane.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, I'm learning from the pod here. I'm picking
Right?
up Meg's vibes.
Yeah.
He's like very, very tall.
Yes.
I almost too tall. I'm like, holy shit, you're massive. But big things come in with big packages. So
And that's the
we're
relay.
pumped. Meg, how was your week?
So last week, and you just brought it up, being obsessed with someone. Now, I told you guys I had 3 on the roster. I happily, actually, have now cut it down to 2. So I got to talk about this obsession thing. This guy went a little deep.
Obsessed.
Quick story. So this is a guy that, okay, back to our they always come back Bible. I made the mistake and let him come right back in. And I was like, okay, maybe we can talk and try it again. Whatever it is, it is.
That was a mistake.
It was a mistake, and I rarely do this. But I was like, you know what? He's that fine. I will let him come back. So after a week of chatting, literally just a week of back and forth, FaceTiming, etc., he sends me a message. And actually I was editing the podcast and he goes, I need to talk to you. And I said, hey, what's up? I'm kind of busy, but what's good? And he goes, since we've started talking in the last week, you have added 8 new people to Instagram.
I literally, as soon as she sent me the screenshot of this conversation, I said, Megan, pack your bags and start running. Get the fuck out of there.
Guys, I can't even say it straight, with a straight face. You hear me laughing because it's you're serious. This guy, and I have to be honest, this guy has thousands, not just my 1,000 followers. He has multiple thousands of followers, and he's getting pressed. The fact that I followed 4 guys and 4 girls. One is a professional singer, 4 girls being bloggers, and 3 random guys.
I personally don't even know who I have followed this week, let alone know someone else's following increase. Like, that is absolutely wild to me.
It was like a psycho obsessed. And I literally had to go back and be like, who did I even follow this week? Like when Michelle said, be obsessed with me. Not like that, honey.
No, not like that. No. That's just a little far. That's a little much.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing too much, honey.
Way too much. I kind of was like, okay, yo, you're being weird. We're not together. Chill. Also, even if we were together, I still don't stand for that kind of shit. So then the next day, I get a text message being like, good morning, beautiful. How's your day been? And I literally go, hi, it's been good, but we need to talk. I don't play games, guys. I get right to the point. If you know me, you know me. And I just kind of say it straight up.
We need to talk.
Yeah, like we need to talk. Dot. And I put the ...
Oh, God.
Yeah, I did. Look. And I'm showing him the text message now. And he goes, okay. I said, last night was not okay. And he goes, all right, no worries. Understood. With like heart faces. And I said, oh, is that you saying sorry or? And he goes, I said I understood. I was like, okay, sweetie. That is when we block delete you on every single platform. Anything that you can ever reach me on again. I don't care if it's your email. I don't care if it's TikTok. No, absolutely not. You will never contact me again. I do not play those kind of games. And
No.
You're being weird. Like, that's the kind of guy that would like kidnap me and keep me in his
Literally,
basement.
as soon as Megan sent me this screenshot, I was like, Meg, I literally got like heebie-jeebies. Like, I was like, I felt ill looking at this. I was like, this is the type of guy that is gonna fly you to his fucking house.
Yeah, and he was like, fly me out. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he doesn't live here, but he would fly her out to his place, and literally I would never see her again because she'd be locked up in his damn basement. And that's like literally the most stalker thing I've ever heard in my life. Ever.
So stalkerish. And it's so sad. I'm like, God, you would have so much potential with that body and that face. But wow, like it don't matter. Anyways, when we say obsessed, like there's a certain level of obsession that we're asking. So that one was quickly taken off this week and definitely never coming on again. But the other two, like I said, hey, what's up, baby?
Yeah.
When I was editing last week, I was like, oh my God, this is perfect for the pod. Like I have to tell the people what has just happened to me.
The people want to know.
They want to know.
They want to know. But you know what else the people want to know?
What?
They want to know our opinions on their questions.
Okay.
They want to know our thoughts.
Let's do it.
Should we get into it?
Yeah, let's do it, girl.
Okay. You go. Question number 1.
Okay.
Let's see. First of all, I just want to say, though, before we get into it, thank you, everybody, for, like, submitting your questions. We really appreciate everybody. And, like, we really appreciate you guys actually trusting us with giving you advice. Like, relationship counselors here. What's up? But no, actually, like, we really appreciate everybody who took the time out to send us questions. You guys are great.
Guys.
Amazing. Love y'all. And we can't wait to share our advice with you.
I know. Okay, let's go.
Let's kick it off.
Okay, so first question was, what are the number 1 red flags and or deal breakers when you're dating someone or when you're first talking to someone?
Okay, I would go red flag number 1 is if they're checking your followers.
Yeah.
I would say red flag wise, a big one for me, and we all know the root of where this came from, is if you are showing any of my friends any sort of interest.
Yeah.
Nope, gone, bye, block, delete, you're out. Like if a guy, like actually a guy recently did this to Megan and I, trying to play all fucking cool and like commenting on my best friend's photos. What are you doing? I just don't fuck with that. Guys are like, oh, like I'm trying to make her jealous. Like, no, I am instantly block, delete, turned the fuck off.
Yeah.
Turn the fuck off. Another red flag for me 100% would be someone who's like super possessive of me. I like to do my own thing. I have my own life. I have everything. Like, I don't need you, so don't act like I'm like your possession. Like, no fucking way. How about you?
Yeah, I think a red flag for me would be like if they have no other like hobbies or interests and you become like they're just sole focused. I love to see my friends. I love going to the gym. I love being with my family. And if you don't have any other interests other than your interest in me, that's a red flag. Yeah. What did you do before me? What are you doing?
Literally.
Like what are you doing when I'm busy? Like that would be weird for me. So that wouldn't work. Deal breakers, I would say if you cannot, and it kind of goes on to being something that I'm attracted to or a turn on for me, but if you cannot keep conversation with me, whether it's through text message, on the phone and FaceTime or in person, I'm out. What are we going to talk about? I love a guy that's witty. I'm a sarcastic, very big flirt. That's just who I am. Everybody that knows me knows, like, I'm a flirt with you. And I'm sarcastic. So if you can match my energy, I'm like, damn, you went up like 5 points in my book.
Yeah, I agree with
you
that.
know, and someone that can joke. But like a deal breaker, if you can't take your own joke, if you're a jealous person, oh no, I'm out.
Huge deal breaker.
Yeah. So next question. Let's look. What are the signs that you should end a relationship versus fighting for it? Ooh, this is getting deep.
I love this question.
Yeah, that's a deep question.
This is a great fucking question. Okay. Meg, do you want to go first on this one? Okay. I have a lot to say, so I just need to filter my brain for a second and I'll get back to y'all.
Okay. I think if you and your partner are fighting 24/7, or if it's like a roller coaster, like some days it's great, some days it isn't, like that's not consistent, and you're both not happy. And when you notice when you're apart from each other that you're happier than when you're with the person, I would say that's when you should start thinking like, maybe this isn't for me. Because at the end of the day, like, I was talking to one of my best friends about this, like, we have a limited time on this earth. And if you're not making the best of it, you know, obviously not every day is going to be amazing, but if you're not making the best of it the majority of the time, think about, like, you're going to look back and be like, wow, why did I waste so much time and waste so much of my energy on something so toxic?
Exactly.
So if you're constantly fighting, I would say, or constantly, you know, disagreeing, and you just don't want to be with the person, like you literally don't want to physically be around them. Because I remember that was like with my ex, I was like, I cannot stand being in the same room as you, let alone like being in the same bed or anything like that. So for me, that would be like a huge sign to be like, hey, it's time to end it.
Yeah.
Cut it.
I think, okay, so I have a couple ways of going about this. So one way that I actually recommended to one of my girlfriends before was laying it out in 2 different columns. Like, actually physically write this out. The pros and the cons of your relationship. The
smart.
things that make you happy in your relationship and the things that you are miserable about pretty much in your relationship. If they're at the end of this list, be completely honest, completely open. You don't have to share this list with anybody. Just do it with yourself. And if there's more cons or more things that are on the bad list versus the good list, peace out, you're gone. Also, another thing, if there's any sort of abuse at all, you're out. There's not even a question about it. It's not
0.
going to get better. It's not going to. Okay, next question.
Next one, guys. Okay. This is kind of like a funny one, so I want to say it. Okay. What's something a guy has said to you that was a compliment, but essentially completely offended you?
Oh, I actually have a perfect one for this.
Do you?
I have a good one.
Okay.
This happened to me recently. So I was working, had my mask on, and this was a guy that was a regular of mine where I work, bartending. So he's a regular. He's seen me with and without my mask on, pre-COVID, post-COVID, whatever. So I went and like, he was with his buddies, and I went up to them with my mask on, and I was like, hey guys, like, my name's Michelle. I'll be taking care of you again, blah, blah, blah. He said to me, he like grabs my arm and he goes, Michelle, you look so much better with your mask on. And I literally looked at him and I was like, pardon? And he has the biggest smile on his face. He's like saying it like with so much enthusiasm. Like he
So
just
happy to
gave me
say
like,
it.
he literally just told me I look like the queen of fucking England. Like he literally was so happy with this compliment.
Like trying to hype you up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm your hype man.
I'm your hype man, girl. I've got you. I got your back. I'm like, what? And I literally shot him the dirtiest look. And I'm like, what do you mean I look better with my mask on? You realize you just told me I look better with half of my face covered. And he's like, no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I mean, your eyes are just so beautiful and they just stand out so much more, and you don't get distracted by all of the other beautiful things on your face.
Sometimes, man,
like,
with these guys, like, you're doing too
You're
much.
doing too much.
again.
I was like, that is literally the worst backhanded compliment I've ever heard in my entire life.
Can you imagine girls actually did this to guys? Like, oh,
Literally.
for a tall guy. It's so, you're so great and so nice and tall, and I feel so great in your arms, but, like, I just thought you might be bigger. What?
What?
Like, imagine girls start going around and saying that. Like,
for like a little tiny wiener, you really know how to work it.
Like, what?
You really know how to use it.
Oh my God.
Literally.
No,
Oh my God.
I haven't ever had that, but please don't give me a backhanded compliment.
No.
I'm not down for it. So
No, thank you.
Mm-mm.
We're over that.
We would move on real quick.
Exactly.
So this next question I'm looking at, Michelle,
Yes.
and I feel because you've already mentioned it at the beginning of the episode that you're kind of like a little mini expert. I was going to say escort.
I'm a little mini escort.
I'm like, wrong
I was
word.
like, whoa. I was like, am I?
She's like, I'd be a lot richer, baby.
I was like, did I mention that at the beginning?
Well,
did I black out at the beginning of this episode and not remember saying that? I don't know.
No, expert. Okay, so here's the question, okay?
Okay, I'm nervous.
No, don't be nervous. How do you set up your dating profile? What do you do? So let's go.
Okay, I'm a little bit of a pro. My friends actually will hand me their phones when I'm with them, and they're like, just message people on my Bumble. Because Bumble is the most difficult, I think, for girls that don't really know how to shoot their shot with guys or talk to guys, because Bumble, the girl has to message first.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Talk about people giving me their phone to text their significant other or text someone that they're interested in.
Yeah.
This has happened to me, guys, so many times. I'm going to be honest. Michelle and my text game is motherfucking strong.
When we actually want to talk to you, that's the thing. Because there'll be guys that'll fucking chirp us and be like, oh, you guys suck at texting. You never text back. No, it's because we don't want to actually talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
But the guys that we actually want to talk to, our text game, we actually, I got to pat ourselves on the back for this. We're actually good.
Too good. I'm pretty sure I've set up 3 girlfriends with their guys or guys to get them on dates or whatever. And they're like, okay, Megan, what do I say? And I'm like, say this. And I swear to God, one's married, one's dating the guy. I'm sure the other one got a bunch of dates out of them. I'm telling you, I am a text expert.
I am too. Me
right?
too. So yeah, all my girlfriends, one girlfriend specifically, she's always like, how do you come up with that? Literally, she'll just hand me her phone. I'll look at the guy's profile for 20 seconds and boom, instantly I have I have something to say.
Oh yeah.
Okay, setting up my dating profile. One, you don't want to give too much information and you don't want to put too much effort into your profile because you don't want to look like you are a serial Bumble dater or a serial Tinder dater. You gotta act like you're just nonchalant, oh, I'm just doing this for fun, but put enough information where people can get something from your profile in order to have a conversation with you.
Yes.
Daniel, if you're putting your religious views and your political views on your Bumble profile,
I'm not interested.
You're doing too much, honey. You're doing too much. So ladies and gentlemen, I usually put my age, my height. Sometimes I put my background, and if you have an undergrad and all that stuff, you can check that shit off on Bumble. I usually do that, and the industry that you work in, because sometimes I swear, this is another question that we have. Maybe we can just jump to it now too, but the industry that a guy works in, sometimes if they're a 6, just because they have a certain job, I'm check, I'm swiping right for you, baby. We are going out. A cop or a firefighter, I don't know what they do to me, but
yeah, she gets excited. She gets wet.
I get crazy for cop. I'm holy, you're a police officer? What do you mean? I am horny for cops. I am.
She is.
Okay, so anyways, so set it up that way. Give little information, but enough information. And then for your bio, my bio has gotten me, I don't want to boost myself, but hundreds of DMs. And this is the way. So you don't even have to put in any work, ladies. 1, you're going to boost your Instagram followers. And 2, you are going to get messages and DMs. So I put in my bio, I may not shoot my shot, but you can shoot yours. And I put a little arrow and I put my Instagram at. This is going to do a couple things. 1, it's going to make them try to message you first. The guys that you don't necessarily match with, but could be there still, or guys that even if you're not just swiping and you're not active on Bumble, they're still going to be actively trying to DM you. That is good. 2, it shows guys that are on the app that you're actually matching with that you probably have a bunch of fucking guys shooting their shot in your DMs as well. And 3, it'll boost your followers. That's like, who doesn't want that? That's like great. That's great. I literally just got myself to 2,500 followers because I'm like, let's go, baby. Slide in those DMs. Follow me on Instagram.
Follow
like,
the podcast.
Yeah, follow the pod. Check out my bio. Link in bio.
Right. Love it.
But yeah, that's usually how I do it. And shooting my shot on those dating apps, I like to say a little joke, do a little banter, something like that. Like, I actually had a guy the other day tell me, like, that's the best intro a girl has ever said to me. So don't say anything cringe, girls.
No.
I was like talking to a guy on Bumble and we literally started talking about the cringy things that girls have said to him.
Oh, of course.
And a girl messaged him and said, do you find that because of your height, girls use you as a sex object?
Oh.
What intro is that? Don't fucking say that. Don't fucking say that.
Again, that's like a guy asking girls, like, you know, oh, you got big tits. Like, do you mind? Do you need my 2 big hands to play with them? What?
Like, no,
I'm
you
good.
don't say that.
Yeah.
You don't say that.
What?
Like, nobody is going to respect you and nobody's going to fucking even reply to that.
Guys,
Seriously.
Yeah.
My like go-to line when I like don't have anything to say is like, if a guy is like hot, even if he's not hot, I usually like look at where he's from and I'll be like, ooh, like what's in the water in Barrie, or like, ooh, like what's in the water in like wherever the fuck they're from. And like, if you don't have anything to fucking say or any joke, like that's usually my go-to.
Okay, love it. Hopefully that works for someone.
Yeah.
Let us know if that does.
It's worked for me and it's worked for my gals. So hopefully it works for you.
Perfect. Love that. Okay, next is more of a scenario. And I was reading this and I was like, okay, I need to get Michelle's input on it and I'll give my input on it as well. So I work with someone who I'm extremely attracted to, and all I can say is we just have this incredible connection. But I have a boyfriend and he has a girlfriend. Again, this connection is so strong, but I don't know what to do. Help.
Help is right, honey.
So I really thought about this when I got the question and when it came in, and I was like, okay, I need to write down some things. And again, I don't really do notes, but on this one I did. Is he or you willing to leave your partners? Like, off the bat, is that even something that has crossed your mind? Because you have to be prepared that this person that you have this undeniable connection with and you just vibe with and you have these good laughs and all this good stuff, but what if you fall so hard and so deep for this person and then at the end of the day they're not willing to leave their girlfriend for you, or you know, or and vice versa, if you're not willing to leave your boyfriend at the end of the day? Like, what is the point of pursuing something that, again, it could be so strong but you know it's not going to work out? Also, are you just infatuated with them or are you in love with them?
Yeah.
I mean, that's 2 completely different things. Are you just getting the attention that you're wanting from someone, like another source, because you're not getting it at home? And I think a lot of people fall into that trap, like, oh, okay, well, he's giving me attention and, you know, he's making me feel so good about myself. And that's great, but clearly you're not getting it at home.
Yeah.
Because if you were, then you wouldn't be seeking some other person or even entertaining the thought of, oh my gosh, is this something that I could take further?
Exactly.
Right.
And like, I think a lot of people too like want what they can't have. So it's like that whole thing, and then once you actually have them, it's like, oh, this isn't fun anymore.
I would just proceed with caution. And it's, you know, we bring up TikTok because we love it.
That's our shit.
And I was watching this TikTok and I showed Michelle and I said, because I saved it, and it said, like, you can love someone or have this feeling for someone and care about someone from afar. It doesn't mean that you have to be with them. And I've been in that situation where I care for someone and I'm like, okay, I know at the end of the day, this probably isn't ever going to be a thing or work out.
Yeah.
But you can still have love for them or still care about them so much and want the best for them, but not be together.
Yeah.
That's a fair thing.
Yeah, I think that even goes for relationships too. When you like just know that it's over and you just like want, like, you need to cut the cord and there's just like too much wrong than there is right, you can still like care about that person. Like, I would say even like with my long-term boyfriend, I still care for him. I still want the best for him and I still think he's a great person. But are we meant to be together? No. But do I still care for him? Of course. Do I still want to see him succeed and do the best and everything? Of course, 100%.
Things will happen the way they are supposed to, and if it's meant to be, it'll be.
I think it's hard too with somebody at work because I feel like when you're in like your tight little bubble of like, this is like, we're just going to work, we're doing this. And especially in a pandemic when like you're not going out and doing other things, it's really hard to tell like if that's actually real or if it's just something that you're feeling so intensely because that's the only situation that you're in. You're not going out together, you're not going this place or that place together, so you don't really know like how tight your chemistry really is.
Like what happens when the world literally opens back up and we can travel and go for dinners and go to the, you know, clubs or whatever. And it's like, are you still going to be so interested in this person that you've spent almost like every day with because that's within your 10 people and your radius or whatever, the people you're allowed to be with? Is it going to be the same? And you have to reevaluate that. Like life is so different now after COVID. So I would say reevaluate, you know, enjoy what it is for face value and
proceed with caution.
Literally proceed with caution.
Yeah. But speaking of something coming up soon, Hot Girl Summer's coming up, baby.
Girl, Megan Thee Stallion gonna be coming right out. That alter ego.
Yeah. She is coming out.
She is coming out
hard
strong.
This summer. She's like, I've been hibernating all winter, getting hot, working on this body. I'm ready to come out. Fucci is ready to rock. Megan Thee Stallion is here to party, baby.
Right.
But Hot Girl Summer is coming up, and this lovely, lovely lady asked, what is your go-to spot to get the best bikinis for the summer?
Y'all are going to see some pics.
First try.
You know, if you see me repost, you know. I think I got you on to this. I don't know.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, 437, guys. Canadian
437,
brand.
guys. I'm not the type of person to spend a lot of money on a bathing suit because I like to have 5 billion bathing suits. I will go on a 7-day vacation and bring 15 bathing suits. Like, I like quantity over quality for bathing suits until Meg got me a 437 bathing suit for my birthday.
That's right.
Worth every last penny. I am literally hooked on 437. The way they fit your body just makes you literally look like a fucking 15 out of 10.
Oh, yeah. Like, all my bikinis are 437 now. And we are rocking those on the beach, on boats. Who's got a boat?
Yeah, right?
Anybody got a boat?
Boats and hoes, baby. We're coming for you this summer.
We're coming.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is bikinis. But if I asked you what a necessity of yours as a woman, what would it be?
Mine, I have newly discovered in the last year. A good bra is a necessity. That I don't. It just changes your whole body, your whole shape, everything. Like, I don't know what it is. I have no boobs, but like a good bra for me just like really just puts me in a great mood. It just makes me feel amazing.
I know. I'm a big fan of sets. You know that, like,
sets or sex?
Both. But like matching bras, panties, I'm like, yo, I'm all about it. I'm all here for it. If you feel good, you're gonna project that out to the world. So it matters what's underneath, ladies.
Trust
like,
me.
let's go.
I'm literally wearing like a sweatsuit right now with like a matching set underneath, and I'm just like feeling myself. No one can see it. I'm like literally in like an oversized sweatsuit. No one can see it. I'm on the underneath, but
hey,
it's there, baby.
It's there.
And I'm just like, I'm feeling my own self.
That's all right. That's the whole point. That's what we're doing. Exactly. All hot girl summer.
At 0. No one's seeing it, okay?
It's all right. Take your clothes off. Okay, let's do one more serious question and then like one more fun one.
Okay. What's your serious one?
Okay. What do you do if this is hard. Your friends hate your boyfriend and or your girlfriend? I feel like you have personal experience with this.
I am a little triggered by this question.
Right?
I've experienced actually on both sides where I've had my friends hate my boyfriend. Meg can attest.
Yeah.
And then I've also hated my friends' boyfriends. So I like have both sides. So I would say if your friends are just overly judgmental, then take it as it is. Don't bring him around them. Do you? But I think if majority of your friends hate your boyfriend and you start losing pretty much everybody in your life because of your boyfriend, I would definitely take a step back and start reevaluating your boyfriend, because obviously it's not them that's the problem, it's him.
Yeah. 100%.
It's him. And there might be something that you're not seeing, that you're blinded by love a little bit. And I think you just kind of need to look a little bit deeper and maybe realize that he's probably not as great as you think he is. And your friends might not be there when shit doesn't work out.
Right. Your friends know you the best. I always say that. Like, your friends are going to give you that honest truth. And, like, I was with someone in particular that my friends loved him, but they didn't see the shit in the background that was going on. And, like, when I broke up with him, they were like, wow, I can't believe you did this. Like, not in a mean way, but they were like just shocked because they all loved him. And I'm like, well, he's going to act different in front of y'all than he is when he's behind closed doors.
Like,
so
let me tell you guys what's going on back there.
Yeah. I don't think I could be with anyone that my friends hated. Like, actually, no, I couldn't. Like, if my four best friends did not get along with my boyfriend, I'd be like, nope. I'm out.
Like, sorry, there's something not right with you because my friends don't like you.
Yeah, I cut the cord, to be honest with you. Like, I don't have time for that. So there's too many fish in the sea, guys. We're not, settling for that one little minnow.
Exactly. Little minnow, really. Okay, this is our last question. And I think it's one of our most interesting questions because it really got me thinking when I was reading them. Okay, ready, Meg?
Yeah.
Someone asked, what is your favorite thing about each other and your least favorite thing about each other? I want you to go first, and I'm a little scared.
I know. You should be. No, I'm kidding. So my favorite thing about you would be that you are probably one of the best friends that someone can have.
Aww,
I don't think there
sweet.
is. Yeah. Well, that's why you also have a lot of friends, and that goes to like your character. But thank God you're my best. I'm claiming. But yeah, no, I think it's just you are always there for your friends. You're super supportive in anything. Like if I come to you with whether it's like a question or I'm concerned about something or like I just need some girl advice, you're always there for me. I can always count on you. I love that you can give me like honest feedback. And
I might not always take
it. Like, I'll listen. But when I don't take the advice, she'll be like, remember that time I told you not to do that? I'll be like, yeah, bet. I do. Let's not talk about it. Like, it's over. It's fine.
Remember the time we had a 2-hour phone conversation about how we're dropping this guy and now he's back?
Hey, what's up?
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, literally.
But that's so sweet. I love that.
Now my least favorite. She got me triggered. No. My least favorite is I know when I have said something to Michelle and she knows I'm right.
Oh.
And then she just fucks off. And I'm just gonna say fucks off because she will go ghost on me and I won't talk to her for 24 hours and I'm like, oh bitch, that hit different, that advice or what I said. And I know it's because she just doesn't want to hear it. She knows it's right, but she just is like, I can't take it right now, so I'm just gonna leave you on red for a little bit.
I need a minute to process things sometimes and I'm like, Meg, that was just like way too real for me right now. Like real. I just can't reply until I'm ready to reply.
And I'm one of those people that I'm like, I need an answer. Like, why are you leaving me on red?
Literally.
I'm the most impatient person. Like, I literally am the most impatient.
Literally, I said, Meg, I'll call you back in 2 minutes. And 3 minutes went by. She goes, are you serious, Michelle? And sends me a paragraph. I'm like,
let's talk.
I literally talked to her. I said, dude, ... I was talking to my parents. Chill the fuck out. And she replies back. She's like, okay, I just didn't like waiting. And like,
literally.
And then I literally call her. And she's like, don't ever call me dude again.
That was like, I didn't even say hi. I was like, don't ever call me dude.
And that was
again.
our first fight.
And it
like lasted 2 seconds. Literally, we were like dying laughing because I was like, you are the clingiest bitch I've ever met in my life. Like,
true.
Like, clingiest fucking best friend.
Literally,
ever.
I am. I'm like gonna be on your fucking honeymoon. Like, hey, guys.
She's like, not only did I see you leave me on red on my phone, but I also saw it on my laptop while I was editing our podcast where we're talking about how we shouldn't leave people on red.
That would probably be my like least favorite, but I love you to death. So.
I know. I love you too. I was worried for that one, but I know that one. Okay, my favorite thing about you is how confident and like true to yourself that you are. Like you are literally like, take it or leave it. This is me. This is who I am. Like, I don't care who you are, what you do, like anything. Like, this is me. Mm-hmm. And like, you're just so confident with everything. Like, you literally walk into a room and just like, I'll be like, hi guys. You'll be like, my name's Meg. Nice to meet everybody. This is me. And you're just like literally so confident 24/7.
Thanks, girl.
Like, I love it. But also,
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Okay, wait. I have to actually add to the favorite thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Keep going.
Keep going on
Keep
that one.
going.
But
There
also,
should be a list.
yeah, I also like how you're so confident, but you portray that, or like you push that confidence onto other people. Like I feel more confident like being around you.
Oh, my heart.
Not because like you're beautiful and I'm like, oh, I have no confidence, but like literally because you just like project your confidence onto other people.
My whole goal whenever I'm out or anything is to make everyone feel good and make like it a party or make it like a good time. And it's funny. People always laugh at me in the gym because they're like, actually a guy I don't even know came up to me. He's like, you make my day better because like I'll see you with your headphones on and I'll just be dancing. Like I am known as the girl at the gym that it could be a silent gym, like no music. You'll see me with my headphones on bopping. Like it's a jam in my world. I always just try and bring a certain energy, but thank you. I love that.
That's like my fave. Like I'll literally be in like a bad like sad bitch mood and I'll call Meg and all of a sudden like my energy and like confidence is at like a 10. It's crazy. Least favorite.
Okay, let's go. What is it?
Let's go, baby. How freaking psycho crazy you are about social media.
Oh.
Like literally, guys, she posted a TikTok and actually watched this TikTok, I kid you not, 45 times in a row before she even thought about posting it. Like, maybe I should post this. And then like I was downstairs and she went upstairs for a second and I could hear the fucking song playing upstairs. I'm like, this bitch just went upstairs to go watch it more. Like, and then she posted it. And then after she handed me her phone and I posted it for her.
Oh yeah.
And then after I posted it, this girl watched it another 60 times just to make sure that like maybe this next time that she watched it, like something would change.
Oh,
like
no.
something would be off.
Like I
take
get crazy.
it easy. I literally post fucking pictures with like a Snapchat filter of a broccoli head on.
She does.
Like, don't like what are you doing?
Catch me never doing that,
Catch
everybody.
me every single Friday doing that. But literally, like, I don't get it. It's so crazy. It's like the most perfect picture I've ever seen. And she's like, I don't know.
I'm like, does it look
what
good?
Exactly do you not know about this? Like,
Yeah.
can you just run me through your thought process? Because I don't understand it.
My anxiety gets so high. I don't know. I feel like people just judge so heavily others on the internet, and I'm trying.
But it's not your issue.
And it's not my issue. And that's what I've, been working on and I continue to work on. It's still a struggle of mine. It's probably my least favorite quality because as confident as I am, like I'm such a confident girl, like Michelle just said, but also I'm very like insecure about like what I post or how someone's going to perceive it. I just get in my own head. So I'm still work on it. It's okay.
Work on it, please.
Well, okay. I'm going to.
Yeah.
New year, new me. Yeah. Even though we're in almost April. It's fine. I actually loved this. This was fun.
It was so cute. I like that. And thank you guys for submitting your questions. We really appreciate it. And I'm sorry we couldn't get to all of them. Some of them are a little
a lot. They were a lot. Y'all want to know a lot of things.
A lot of intimate details that I don't know if I'm into getting into.
Explaining, but I mean, slide in my DM and let me.
Yeah, like maybe we'll answer them privately.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. A private answer for your private questions, guys.
Love it. I love it.
But we have so many fun episodes coming up. We actually we are so far in advance planned for episodes now. Before it was just like, it's coming to us, like whatever we feel like recording today. But like we have so many fun things lined up that I'm so excited for, especially next week. It's amazing. I'm so excited. And thank you guys again for listening to episode number 8.
Can you believe number 8?
I know.
Wow.
It's been a wild ride, but thank you guys so much. We appreciate everything about you. Don't forget to follow us on our social media. Our Instagram is notmyissue_the podcast. Our personals are Michelle Fergs with the Z.
And Megan.Ashley with 2 Y's.
2 Y's. Don't forget to like, subscribe, rate everything. Unless it's a 1-star, then fuck you. Go rate somebody else, literally.
And merch is coming, guys. We're working on it. I was working on it today. It's coming really, really soon. We're getting samples. You'll see us wearing it soon, and then
we'll do some photo shoots for you guys.
You guys keep asking, so y'all asking for it, and we are delivering.
Yeah, that's our motto. You ask, we deliver, baby. Thank you, everybody, so much. We can't wait to see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Love you.